dear student, today we are going to learn our 10th class topic, Unit 2, 2.2, The Boy Who Broke the Bank, written by Ruskin Bond. Now before starting to our lesson, let's see the objective of our lesson. By the end of the lesson, you are able to learn how to write dialogue writing. You get the detailed knowledge about dialogue writing, which is in your writing skill in your question paper. Second, in this lesson, you will learn new words, new expressions, and you enrich your vocabulary. Third, mostly in this lesson, past tense is used. So, by the end of this lesson, you are able to identify the past tense and you can use unknown words in your own sentence. You can make your own sentence. These are the objectives which we will learn from this lesson. Now, a little bit about author. The Boy Who Broke the Bank is written by Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond was India's most famous and beloved author. He was fond of reading from early his childhood, and he got Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992 for Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra. He was awarded with Padma Shri and Padma Bhushan respectively in 1999 and 2014. Now this is the little bit information about this famous author, about this famous writer. Now we will see this lesson is based upon humor. Now first we will see what is humor. What is the meaning of humor? Let's guess, dear friends. With the help of this options, 4 options we are seeing on our screen, and with the help of these options, let's see what's the meaning of humor. First is authorized spread news. Can we say the authorized spread news as a humor? Definitely no. Second, unauthorized spread news. Third is important report, and fourth one is important news. It may not be important report, it may not be important news. Then the correct answer is unauthorized spread news. While dealing with day-to-day life, we are facing so many unauthorized news. The news which does not have any basic structure, that is called rumor. So our today's topic is based on this rumor. Before going to this lesson, first clear our concept, what is rumor and what is fact. Next. Now here one quotation, one line is given to you, one sentence is given to you. India is 7th largest country in the world. Now let's think whether it is humor or it's a fact. Definitely it's a fact, because India is the 7th largest country in the world. It has proven. The thing which we prove is a fact, and the thing which does not have any basic structure, that is rumor. Many ships and aeroplanes have disappeared in Bermuda Triangle. This is another question for you, dear friends. Now guess whether it is rumor or fact. This is fact, because scientifically we have proven that the aeroplane which passes through the Bermuda Triangle, it always disappears. So many times we had done experiments are doing on that topic, and so this is the fact. Do not go ahead if black cat crosses your path. Now see to this sentence. If a black cat crosses your path, do not go. What is this? Is it fact? No, it's a rumor. What happened if the black cat crosses your path? Nothing will happen to you. You will remain as usual. So it is rumor. Next month, sun will swallow the earth. Now what is this? Rumor or fact? Definitely it's a rumor. Ghosts dwell in banyan trees. Now, from the childhood, we are listening to this, the ghosts are dwelling on the trees, especially on the banyan tree. Is it fact? No, it's also a rumor. Now, we had a clear idea about the rumor and the fact. We get the detailed information about the rumor and fact. Fact means which is basically proven, and rumor means which is spread by the people, which does not have any basic structure, which does not have any scientific evidence. That is called rumor. Now, before starting to your lesson, we will see the characters in this story. This is a very interesting story, dear friends, and let's see some characters from this lesson. The main character of our lesson is Nathu, a sweeper boy, which you are seeing. A broom is in his hand. Second character is Sitaram, washerman's son, that is Dhobi. And third, Mrs. Srivastav. Then another characters are Mrs. Bhushan, Deepchand, barber, an elderly gentleman, the customer of Deepchand, and old Ganpat. He is beggar in this story. Then the manager of the bank, Seth Govindram, owner of People Nagar Bank, and Kamal Kishore, owner of photography shop. These are the characters which we will see in this story. Now let's see what is in this story, how it creates rumor. One small town, People Nagar. In that town, there was a bank, People Nagar Bank, and the owner of this bank is Seth Govindram. The bank is in a good condition. And what happened? Our lesson, our story begins with early in the morning, sweeper boy, which we had seen the character Nathu. Early in the morning, he comes to his duty to sweep the steps of that People Nagar Bank. He is working in the People Nagar Bank as a sweeper boy, and he is sweeping the steps. But he was very annoyed. He was grumbling with himself. Grumbling means to talk with himself. He was talking with himself. Why he was annoyed and why he was talking with himself? Because this bank, People Nagar Bank, is not giving him salary. From the last 2 months, he did not get the salary, and that's why this is the reason of his annoyance. And he was talking, cleaning the steps of that bank, People Nagar Bank. He was just grumbling to himself that I have to do lot of work, lot of dust is there, and the bank is not giving me the salary. How can I do? Now the Sitaram, the washerman's son, passed by on this road, and he stopped there seeing Nathu in an annoyed condition. He asked, "What happened, Nathu? Why you are raising such dust? I have a fresh iron cloth with me, and why you are raising such dust?" He said, "Don't talk about me." Then again Sitaram asked, "What happened? The bank is not giving you your salary?" Again the Nathu said, "I don't want to talk with this topic." Then Sitaram said, "Oh, this is the reason of your annoyance. So you are not getting the salary. Yes, this is the 20th of this month. Nearly this month, the date has come to 20, and even I had not got the salary. If I got the salary, I am off from here. I will not do the work in this same bank. I will leave it." Now Sitaram said, "Okay, best luck to you. I will search a new job for you." This is the conversation between the Nathu and Sitaram. This is the dialogues between Sitaram and Nathu. Then Sitaram went on his work. At the 4th house, while delivering the cloth, at the 4th house, he heard the woman was saying that she was in need of a sweeper boy because she was tired of cleaning her courtyard and she was in need of a sweeper boy. This thing heard by Sitaram, and he just went to that lady and said, "Ma'am, I know a sweeper boy. He's very honest. So if you want, he can join to you. He can do your work, but from the next month, because at this time he is working with the bank, People Nagar Bank, said Govindram's bank, but he was leaving that job because he is not getting the salary from the last 2 months. Now, dear friend, listen these little things. What happens? How the rumor creates by these things, how the things passes from one year to another year to third year, and how the rumor spread. This is we have to see in this story. Now, that lady was Mrs. Srivastav. Srivastav said, "Oh, he is not getting the salary. The bank is not giving him his salary. Okay, ask him to meet me tomorrow." Sitaram was very glad. He was very happy that he had helped the customer and his friend Nathu also. Happily, he went on for his work. Then Mrs. Srivastav, as his usual work, she wanted to go to the market for shopping. She called her workers, her maid, and said, "Look after the baby." And she also told her cook to cook the midday meal. And I'm going to the market for the shopping as usual. It was her routine. So she wanted to buy some clothes from the market, and she went to market. At the center of that market, there was a big termine tree. Termine tree, चिंचीचा झाड, इमली का पेड़. Under that tree, her friend Mrs. Bhushan was standing there, and she was fanning herself from the handkerchief because it was too hot. Summer days are there, and it was too hot. So Mrs. Srivastav meet her friend. They talk with each other on the topic of the cloth, what Mrs. Srivastav want to buy, the texture of that cloth, the quality of that cloth, the price of that cloth. So many topics they talk with each other. And then she said, "Have you heard the latest?" "What? What latest?" She said Govindram's bank is going to be collapsed. "What?" Said Govindram bank is going to be collapsed. How? How you know? Who told you? Then Mrs. Srivastav said, "I have heard this morning that the bank is not giving the salary to its sweeper boy. When the bank is unable to give the salary to his sweeper boy, what about the other employees at the bank?" Just think, it is a shocking news for Mrs. Bhushan also. After leaving this topic, Mrs. Srivastav there, Mrs. Bhushan went to look after her husband. She went there and asked her husband, "Where you are? I am searching for you for half an hour. Where you were?" Mr. Bhushan said, "I am here, but you are just wandering from one shop to another to another, like a bee in the flower garden. You are just wandering here and there. So I am sitting here." Mr. Bhushan was sitting at the Kamal Kishore shop. Photography shop was there, and the owner of that photography shop was Kamal Kishore. So Kamal Kishore's shop, he was sitting there. She said, "I don't know what happened to this People Nagar town." Mr. Bhushan asked, "What happened?" "Too much hot is there. This summer there is too much heat, and again the bank is going to collapse." "Bank is going to collapse? Which bank?" "Which bank means?" "The People Nagar bank," said Govindram's bank is. Suddenly Kamal Kishore stood up from his seat and he said, "Govindram's bank? Yes, the bank is going to collapse because it does not have much money. The bank is not paying his customers, his employees, and that's why the bank is going to be bankrupt." Now this news spread, how this news passes from one year to second year, one person to second person. Now Kamal Kishore stood up and he said, Mr. Bhushan asked, "Do you have account in this bank?" He said, "No, I don't have." but my neighbor, he had an account in that bank. He just went to the next shop to his shop. It was the shop of a barber, and the owner of that shop is Deep Chand. So he called to Deep Chand, have you heard the latest? What latest? In our town, said Govindram's bank, the People Nagar bank is going to be collapsed. The bank is going to be bankrupt. What? Yes, and I know you have an account in that bank. He was just shaving his customer. An old gentleman was sitting there and he was just shaving to his customer. By hearing this news, his hand shook and he just cut the right ear, slight cut on the right ear of that customer. The customer stood up and he started with the pain and distress. Pain because of the cut on the ear, and distress because of the awful news, the strange news which he had heard. He just half part of that customer is unshaven, but he just stood up and to run to the merchant shop, and to merchant shop where there was a telephone. At that shop, he dialed the number of said Govindram and called to Govindram. He came to know Govindram is not at home. Then he asked where he was. He was holidaying in Kashmir. Oh, this is the news. He again came running to the shop and he said the bird had flown. This news is really true because the owner of this bank is holidaying in Kashmir. It definitely means he collected all the money from the bank and ran away. So he just said half part is unshaven. He said to the Deep Chand, he will come some another day, and he ran to his office to bring his checkbook so that he can take out his money from this bank. Now, from this, the rumor, the thing passes from the people to people. There was a great discussion among the People Nagar people. They had never seen such type of calamities in this town. They had never seen the cyclone, the earthquakes and some other disasters. Never heard such news, but this news create panic among them. And the news spread from market to jeweler shop to fruit vendors, and in the whole town this news has spread that the bank is going to be collapsed. This news went to old beggar. Name was that beggar is Ganpat. Now the Ganpat, his one leg is crooked. He never walks straight. He sat on the pavement for alarm, and in the evening some person came and took him to his way. Now after hearing this news, what happened? See, old Ganpat, who has a broken leg, just running from that pavement. Why? Everybody was astonished. Everybody was shocked. How the Ganpat, who is unable to walk on his leg, he is running by hearing this news. So the Ganpat was running there. Why he was running? Because he had 1,000 rupees in that bank, in the bank of Seth Govindram. And so he was running, whether he may not lose his money, so he was running for his amount. And what happened now? The people gathered in that town. The people gathered in that town. The people gathered in that town and they are discussing about this bank collapse, the bank of Seth Govindram. Now everybody is talking with each other. What happened? What will happen? The people gathered in front of the bank. The manager was in a dilemma. In a bad situation, not to know what to do. There is a question arise, what to do? The people are not listening. The manager wants to placate them, to make them calm, that just wait for 1 or 2 days. I will arrange the amount from the nearest bank, but it will take 1 day. So be calm for 1 day and I will give you all your monies. But the people are angry because they had heard the rumor the bank is going to be collapsed, and so they want their money just now. They are just raising their sound. Now in this situation, more people gathered and they don't ready to listen. They don't want their money till tomorrow. They want their money at that moment only. Now the manager was calling to his owner, but it was unable to call the said Govindram as he was in the Kashmir. So the people, they put some stones and break the glass of that bank. People are not listening, and so much annoyance is there, so much disturbance is there, so much loss is there. The glasses of the window had broken there, and after that evening the rush ran to their home. Now next morning, this is the whole story which we had seen. How this story happened from a little thing that Nathu was very annoyed that the bank is not giving him his salary from the last 2 months, and it came to the bank collapse. As the bank rubbed, the bank will going to be collapsed. This rumor has spread in the whole town, and it create panic among the people. Now next morning when Nathu, as usual, he came to his work and he saw there are a lot of stones there, pieces of glasses are there, and he was really very annoyed. And again, cleaning those things, he said to himself, he grumbled to himself, what is this? I am already doing a lot of work and the bank is not giving me the salary, and again this work is increased. What happened to this? At that moment, Sitaram passed on his bicycle. He stopped there and he said, "Hi Nathu, how are you?" He said, "I don't know, I'm fine, but what happened to this?" "You don't know what happened? This bank is going to be collapsed." "What? Bank is going to be collapsed?" Yes, you don't know?" "No." "Okay, best luck. Just wait here. In the afternoon, the people will come and the manager will come. You will get the detail about it." And he just happily, he went on his bicycle. Now Nathu sit on the highest step of that bank, waiting for the manager and thinking that he might get his salary. But while sitting on that step, he was thinking, what happened? What happened to this bank? Who said that this bank is going to be collapsed? How is it possible? Now, dear friends, this is rumor that the main character of this story, Nathu, the story begins from him and it spread as a rumor and it's ended that the bank is going to be collapsed. The boy who broke the bank. So we can get the conclusion. I hope you understood the story, how the rumor passes from one person to another, and what the end of that rumor is that the main point is somewhere else and the rumor spread in the whole town. Now the conclusion of our today's lesson is The Boy Who Broke the Bank. It is a very interesting story written by Ruskin Bond, and this story relates to the murmuring of the swimper boy Nathu about irregular payment of a salary. It takes the shape of a rumor and result into the collapse of a bank. In the end of the story, Nathu, who is the responsible for the whole episode, wonders innocently about the incident, that how it happened. This story is basically about how rumors and lack of communication can cause many problems and be destructive. From this story, we see that how the rumor distracted, how it creates panic among the people. Let's take one example from our day-to-day life, dear friends. We all are chatting on the WhatsApp. Some fake news also came to our WhatsApp group. And what we do, dear students? We spread it without knowing whether it is real or not, whether it is true or not. We just spread it, and really from this story it passes from one cell phone to another to another, and it's really create a rumor. So After learning the story, after getting the knowledge from this lesson, we must not spread the rumor. First, check whether it is true or not, whether it is fact or not, then passes it to another. Now, after learning the whole story about the boy who broke the bank, this is the title of our today's topic. Now we will see some activities. After learning this lesson, after learning the story, after learning the detailed knowledge about rumor and fact, how the rumor spread like a forest fire, it rapidly increased. And so let's do some students activity. Now dear student, this activity is homework for you. Already we had seen the lesson, and this is the activity you have to do at your home. Who am I? We had seen character in the story, and you have to identify these characters from the story. The first one is, I am a washerman's son. Who am I? You know, I know it. I am the owner of the bank. Who am I? Third, I am the sweeper. Who am I? Then, I am the friend of Mrs. Srivastav. Who am I? I am the hairdresser. Who am I? I have a crooked leg. Who am I? And another activity for you is who said to whom. As the objective of our lesson is we learn to get the knowledge about dialogue writing. So these are the sentences and you have to write who said to whom. First one is, don't raise such dust. Second, who would have thought the bank would collapse? Where did you disappear? Third, and fourth is, the bird has flown. You have to write who said this sentence to whom. I hope you love and enjoy this story and you get the knowledge not to spread the rumor from one year to another. Stop the fake news where you got it. This is the message of our today's story, and so go through the text and read the whole lesson. If you have any doubt, if you have any query, you can ask to your teacher. Thank you.